All right, we are joined now by ECISD Superintendent Dr. Scott Muri in studio today to talk about the 2023 bond. I know that's been on the minds of a lot of families across West Texas. Talk to me about some of the numbers and then some of the things you guys are wanting to do.
Sure. So we have a bond package, total package of about $437 million, divided into three different propositions, A, B, and C. The largest proposition is Proposition A, and it contains the majority of the bond items, things such as a new career and technical education facility, a new middle school for the west part of Ector County, some investments in special education students, our JROTC program, our athletic program, our fine arts. So a lot of items in Proposition A. Proposition B, we call the Ratliff Stadium proposition. Primarily, or actually everything there is focused on the Ratliff Stadium complex. The biggest item in there is reconditioning the concrete of the stadium. It's 40 years old and it's starting to show its age. It begins to crack a little bit, and so we're going to recondition the stadium to make sure it can last another 40 years, and then add some lights. You've probably been to a Friday Night Lights game.
Yes, sir.
The parking lot can be a little dark, so we want to add some lighting. And then Proposition C is for Odessa High School and Permian High School. At Odessa specifically would be the creation of a new indoor practice facility for students, and then at Permian High School they have a practice facility, so it's replacing the turf that is in their facility. So those are the three propositions, A, B, and C. Total cost $437 million.
And for homeowners, taxpayers, all of the above, how does that affect everybody?
Yeah, the nice thing about it is there is a zero tax rate increase. In fact, it's a little bit of an interesting twist. So a week ago, I would have told you that the tax rate in Ector County is $1.17, but actually last week our Board of Trustees lowered the tax rate to $1.01. And so our taxpayers are actually going to see a 16-cent decrease in their taxes. And at the same time, they get a bond that doesn't touch the tax rate at all. Last week, our Board of Trustees made a decision to pay off, much like you and I might make an early mortgage payment, we paid off some debt early to the tune of about $34 million last week. And so we've done this for the last several years. We've actually saved our taxpayers about $33 million in interest payments alone by paying off those bonds early. So our indebtedness is now about $83 million. Once that payment is made, our debt will decrease to about $83 million in ECISD.
So where did that money come from that you paid the debts with?
Yeah, so the debt belongs to the taxpayers, it belongs to our community, and the money belongs to the taxpayers, members of our community. And so we're using the community's money to pay off the community's debt. And so it is tax money that is generated and tax money that is used to pay off the debt of the members of our community.
Okay, and this is the bond from 2012?
Yeah, it's actually historical bonds. So we've had bonds even before 2012, and so we're paying off those bonds. We purchase bonds over time, but actually once we make these payments, the most recent bond we'll have is from the year 2020. So we actually issued some debt in 2020 that was a part of an old bond. Tax compression is something that really is made possible because the state of Texas is picking up a little bit more of the cost of educating our students, and when that happens, it allows us locally to push down the tax rate. And so what we do with that is we pay off debt. We want to save our taxpayers as much money as we possibly can, and so over the last 3 years we've been paying off the community's debt, and that has allowed us again to save about $26 million over the last 3 years. We did that again last week, so now the total savings of just in interest alone is $33 million. One of the interesting parts of this particular bond referendum, especially the items in Proposition A, would be that it touches every school in ECISD. So we have 45 schools in Ector County, and so Proposition A touches each of those facilities. There is safety and security money in the bond. One particular item in there, safety and security, is replacing all of our cameras, and so we have aging cameras. We have cameras in every facility in ECISD. They're aging out, and so we'll do a complete infrastructure replacement of every single camera in ECISD so that anytime we have an issue, our police officers have a chance to see those cameras. We use that footage to make decisions and to see different things that happen within the schools. They provide a great additional layer of security. People see, even though they're not directly connected with this bond referendum, but they will have indirect benefits because of this type of investment.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
You're very welcome. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Of course, thanks.